Hello and welcome to a Unraid Quickie on how to remove a drive from your array without losing your parity protection. Let's say you have an Unraid server with multiple disks and want to remove a disk without immediately replacing it with a new drive. For our example, we will want to remove disk 4. First, we have to make sure that the drive has been removed from any inclusions or exclusions for all shares. To check this, we head over to Shares and check in every share that disk 4 has not been explicitly included or excluded. Next, we head over to Settings and then Global Share Settings and make sure that disk 4 has not been explicitly included or excluded. Back in the settings, we click on Disk Settings and change the write method to reconstruct write. This will greatly increase the performance of the script we will be executing. After hitting apply, I would recommend taking a screenshot of main to be able to manually redo the order of disks if something goes wrong. To take a screenshot, I open the included snipping tool, click New, and then take a screenshot. The next step is to clear the device of all data. One easy way to do this is with the Unbalance plugin. For that, we head over to Apps. If it's our first time opening apps, we need to install the Community Applications plugin and then accept the 2 disclaimers. Afterwards, search for Unbalance and then hit Install. Then head over to Plugins and click on the Unbalance logo and set Enable Unbalance Server to Yes. Hit Apply and then click on Open Web UI. Make sure that Scatter is selected. Now select the From checkbox for the disk you want to remove, and the To checkbox should automatically fill. Select all the detected folders to be moved and hit Plan. If there are any permission errors detected, I strongly advise to fix those permissions. We can do this by heading back to our Unraid UI and clicking on Tools and then New Permissions, and select the disk we want to remove all data from. Once the plugin is done, we can go back to the Unbalanced Web UI and hit Plan again. Now, no permission errors should occur. Check once again that you selected the correct disk and all files have been selected. Then uncheck Dry Run and click Move. Depending on the amount of data you have on your disk, this step might take a while. Once it is done, we can head back to the Unraid Web UI. Under Main, and then the symbol under View, we should see no more files or folders. Sometimes empty folders still show up. In that case, you can rerun the Unbalance plugin. Now that disk 4 is empty, we have to open the command line. Here we have to type in the following command: mkdir/mnt/disk4/clear-me. After pressing enter, this will have created one folder on the disk 4 called clear-me. Now we create a script to completely zero out our drive for a safe removal. For that, I type the command nano/home/cleardrive.sh and press enter. In here, I paste the following script that I have linked down below. We can exit this page by pressing Ctrl+X and then pressing Y to save our changes, followed by an Enter. To be able to execute this script, we have to mark it as executable with the command chmod+x/home/cleardrive.sh. And now, to actually execute it, we type /home/cleardrive.sh. Check that the script found the correct drive you want to clear, and then type !! to proceed. As my disk is only a few megabytes big, the clearing is nearly instantaneous. For bigger disks, this can take a long time. Keep the command line open and do not interact with the Unraid system until the script says, "Unless errors appeared, the drive is now cleared." Make sure to close the terminal and head back to the Unraid web UI. If any weird values are shown for the disk, you can ignore them. We can now stop the array. Once it has stopped, go to Tools and then New Config. Set Preserve Current Assignments to All. Then click the checkbox for Yes, I want to do this and hit Apply. Under Main, we can now remove disk 4. If anything went wrong and the disks are missing, check your screenshot and manually put them in the correct order. Then click the checkbox Parity is already valid and start the array. Accept the warning pop-up. Now the parity should still be valid and the disk has been removed. It is highly recommended to start a parity check anyways though, to be on the safe side. In my example, you can see that it did not find any parity errors. This concludes the Unraid Quickie on how to remove a drive from your array without losing your parity protection.